People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly soaps, could be located at people.etsy.com. Having one of those days I can't really get up. But I have people that are saying, oh, it must be nice to just lay around, watch TV all day. They don't get it. When everything in your body hurts, it ain't a picnic. And the little insensitive comments, not helpful. So I propose a memorandum. If you don't have anything nice to say, shut the heck up. Anyway, ow. Not what I came to talk to you about. I came to show you my new, trying to complete blank, medical ID bracelet by In Style ID. Is that cute or what? I got the slider style and I adjusted it to my wrist size and then anchored it with the little rubber base that they have to do that. And now I never have to adjust it again. But it occurred to me a lot of people don't know that, because I've seen people struggle to get their bracelet off, just to wash their hands and then put it back on. You don't have to adjust it ever again. Once you get to the right height, it comes off like that. There's a little, it looks bulky and odd when you look at it this way, but there's a little clip there. See? Let's get to where the camera can see it. You can barely see it, but you push that and it just literally, that's a latch. It releases. So, tell you how easily it releases. I use my left hand to put it on, so that way I can just literally line it up, push it in, and I can attach and detach this literally with one hand when I'm not trying to stay in the camera. See, that's, let me move this out my way, shall we say. I just literally line it up right by my phone there, and then push. Listen for the click, and it's one there, and it doesn't come off. Well, it's been off twice because I'm showing you in the video, but that has most of my important medical information on it, and then it has a pink zebra and then a pink slider insignia. I wanted butterflies, but they didn't have butterflies at the time I was ordering, so I set up for a pink zebra. I have pink zebra on my car. You could do wonders with duct tape. When I decided I wanted pink zebra, everybody was like, oh, we don't know how to do that. And then everybody suggested all these methods for painting the hubcaps. And first you got to grind it down and sand the finish, and then you got to do this, and then you got to do that. And they were talking about $50 per hubcap. I didn't pay $50 for the hubcaps. What I did instead was I bought a set of hubcap covers for $15. I bought some duct tape for $3.15. I bought some cell phone bling kit for $1 each, and I bought 4 of those because there's 4 tires. And then I used this thing up here and a pair of scissors, went outside, and the only thing that was missing was I didn't sign them, because somebody said, well, that's technically artwork, so you should sign anything that you do as artwork. So then I spent another $1 on a Sharpie marker. Went out there and signed my name on all 4 of the tires. And that lasted for 3 years. Nope, 2.5 years. And one of the hubcaps just rolled away when Cincinnati's potholes got out of hand. So I'm going to have to replace them eventually if I choose to do so. But guess what? Even if I just replaced the one hubcap, I still got that duct tape. In fact, that was the second time around with the same pattern. So instead of a roll of duct tape, the next thing I bought was the duct tape sheets. Two of them covered all four tires. So, and that was 289, for the both. So, yeah, I still had the little teardrop pattern that I had. So that way, I cut up 8 teardrops per, because, no, it was 10 teardrops, because it was 5 per car. So one sheet of that, did 2 cars. And it's like you cut it, peel it, stick it, go. Some things people do, they doing too much. If you want to design and you don't have a lot of money, there's always a way. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this. I got my grandson one. Hold on. He's just been diagnosed with diabetes. So right now I'm looking to get him a gift along with his siblings. Because you don't buy 3 kids, you don't have 3 kids available looking for Gaga to spoil them and then just get something for the one. I've never liked when people do that, so I don't do it. But that's his. It looks like, what's the name of the character? Um, well, almost every teenager on the planet is going to know this design. Spider-Man. They can't actually use the name Spider-Man, so they said spiders. But that's his. It's blue. Is that cute or what? And of course, the sun is interfering with the lighting, but that's all good because, you know, it's a gift anyway. So he's not going to see it until after it's in his hands. But this place has, I literally typed in butterflies and they didn't have butterflies, so that's when I get the pink zebra. But I saved the search, and then about a half a month ago, I got a notation that butterflies was available. It's like, man, too late now. Well, I can go ahead and get the butterflies. I saved the entry. I just, there's a financial issue. So when I have some extra money, I'll do it then. But other than that, I have my emergency bracelet, so I don't have to worry about it. It's just a want to instead of a need to. Because the one was a need to, that's a want to. There's a big old difference. Y'all know what the difference is between a want to and a need to by now, I'm sure. And if you don't, one is something that you need to do because there's a life-threatening situation or whatever. And the other is something you want to do because, hey, I just want it. So I got my need to. I'll get the want to later, depending on finances or situations, or if the information on here changes at all. I think I covered everything. I do have a wallet card that I downloaded that at some point in time I'll print it out, but this phone doesn't print, and the computer, I'm not going over there to print anything because that would involve, say, buying some ink, getting some paper, checking to see if the darn thing still works because it's been sitting over there collecting dust forever, you know. And there was a couple of issues that caused the computer to fail before we even got to talking about the printer. So of course, I ain't worried about it. It's not a priority. Besides the fact that I can always have someone, hey, if I send you a file, can you print this and send it? Because it's on the phone. The card is, the tag is on my hand, and I do have a um, version of that information that I keep folded up in my wallet. It's like every time I get a printout from the doctor, especially like when it has my current platelet counts and my blood work information, so forth, so on, I fold that up, put it in my purse. So if nothing else, if during the grand course of scheme somebody needs to look at my medical jury, the first thing they're going to do, if they see that I have medical jury, they're going to look at my purse or my wallet or my pocket for anything related to this ID. So the first thing they're going to do is look for medical information. And if they see a folded up piece of paper that says emergency medical info, which it does, they're going to open that up and see what didn't fit, like my allergies and, my proper address and my name and so forth and so on. And, nobody gets that information unless they have a need for it, like emergency staff. So in the meantime, uh, one good thing about being relegated to staying put, this is the cord to my mod should I decide to. Actually, I should go ahead and plug that up because it is a pass through. And that means I don't have to worry about the batteries running down and all that good stuff. See. And then, say for instance, I run out of juice. No problem. I literally have every flavor you could think of. Oh, hold on, let's just do that. All those are different flavors of peaches. And then I have snacky doodles and coffee. So basically, when I can't do much, I got the place set up where I could do what I need to do. But such is life. This has been People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. Having one of those no energy days, and I think I'm about to go take a nap. So y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Bye now.